Howdy everybody, Texan Playing Games, and we are back. It's actually a Texan Plays Games, but you know, I say it wrong, everybody else says it wrong, it's okay. I make the mistake all the time. But we're back here in our single player world. We are not updated to the latest version of Better Than Wolves, because it has not been updated to version 1.3.1 or 1.3.2 for that matter, which just came out like a day or two ago, annoyingly enough. So I haven't actually done anything in that mod besides grow a little bit of hemp, so I'm not really missing too much. But you may wonder why I'm digging out all this dirt, and it's probably ridiculously loud. Let me turn that down a little bit for you. What we're gonna do, I don't know if you recall, but we do have our large animal farm over there, completely unsorted. But since some of the new changes in 1.3 means that what is this? Hunger will drain a lot faster now in 1.3. We're going to make a much larger wheat farm. And why are we going to make a much larger wheat farm? Because we need to be able to breed the animals at a ridiculous pace. And in order to do that, we're going to need a whole lot of wheat. And this little patch is not going to cut it for my needs. So I need to make a much bigger wheat farm. That's what we will be doing today. So I'm just gonna kind of level this this area out. I want to make an automated wheat farm, so it'll be a little bit easier to harvest, and I don't have to worry too much about it. I'm kind of mixed on that idea because, you know, it's you still have to walk your entire farm just to replant everything. So, you know, I don't understand the point of having an automated wheat farm other than making the collection of the stuff a lot easier. So we're just going to fill in all this water because we're going to get rid of it eventually. And yeah, we're still working on the castle, but you know, we need food for the troops first. We need to create some kind of storage area, storage room kind of thing. So I'm just going to destroy this whole thing here. And yeah, so we're going to start with that. We're going to level out this whole back area back here. And because there's a lot of farmable land right here. So I might take it all the way down to here and just make a giant building. And it's already getting dark, so I might as well go sleep. I know what you're saying. I could probably just, you know, what? Gimme. I could probably just, you know, set, you know, because I set it to local land mode, I can probably just use the cheats, quote-unquote, the single-player commands to set it back to daytime. But, yeah, I'm going to skip out on that for now. So let me throw some of this stuff back in here. Let's see. Where are my lily pads? In there, okay. So, yeah, that's going to be the plan for the day. The night, whatever you want to call it. I do want to do kind of maybe a building so I can have multiple levels, but I'm going to want to clear out all of this first. So let me go ahead and do that, and since that's really boring, I'm going to just pause the recording, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, we're back, and we've cleared out this whole area. That took forever. So now we just need to convert all this to dirt, and we can start on our massive farm. And upshot to this is that we can also include like sugarcane farms. I think for now, I don't want to quite automate it yet. Yeah, I do want to automate it because just collecting them is going to be a pain. That's what I think. So I'm going to have some kind of water system. I don't know. I haven't actually planned this out any, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go along, which is pretty much how I live my life. But yeah, so let me clear out all this stone and convert it all to dirt. I just wanted to stop in and show you the progress. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then we will start making a farm. Alright, back in a bit. Okay, we're back. We've converted it all into dirt, so now we get to decide how we're going to set up this darn farm. It's going to be kind of massive, I think. Let me do this, because I want to make it look nice and even. Because we have to consider where the water is going to go and where it's going to come from. And that's going to be a little difficult if we're not careful. So, let's think about this logically. We can put water underneath here, so it'll probably come out to this place here, like so. So let's go ahead and dig all this out real quick. Let me just do this, in fact. And I don't want to start too close, so this is going to be my water trench. And water will hydrate, what is it, 8 blocks? I don't even know. I don't even know. Do I even have a bucket on me? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I think we started it, what, here? Here. Okay, so I'm going to leave this open so I can see what I'm doing. And we can cover that once we're done, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so let me go grab some more water, because we're going to need it. Water, the gift of the gods. Truly a magnificent thing. Oh, we're going to have to eat. Yes, we must eat. Getting low on food. See, this is why I need to have a food farm. Food farm? A meat farm, because meat is more sustenance. Oops, don't want that. Okay, so we're just doing our infinite water trick here. Oops, need one there. This is so nice when you can do this. I hope they never fix water. Alright, so we need to count 4 spaces over 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need another water trench here. This is good. And this will all be covered up. Oops, I lost my shovel. Darn it! I meant to repair that. Oh well. I'm so used to working with diamond shovels in my server and enchanted shovels, so I've been really spoiled. It's ridiculous how spoiled I am. But I don't have such luxury here yet. I need to find myself a dungeon, hopefully a skeleton dungeon, because those are the most useful, I think, because you get bones. Bones are useful. But, you know, zombie dungeon gives you zombie flesh, which I think is heavily used in Better Than Wolf, so I might want one of those too. Okay, so that's 8. So why are we doing this? Because water will hydrate 4 spaces over, so that water will hydrate these blocks, this water will hydrate that blocks, as well as these blocks over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. I'll just dig out this tunnel here. And that'll be our edge. Alright, let me go close this side up. Like so. And just because I like to preserve beaches, I want to do this. Well, I'm not really preserving it, I'm just making sure I have a place to walk. Even if it does drop two spaces down immediately. Okay, so this is water here. In fact, I could probably just grab this here. Yep. Alright. More water. Now, I could start off the farm manually just because. But I do like being able to automatically collect, which is nice. Nice to have. Because I still have to replant. And that's the not fun part. Okay, so I may have not made it far enough along, but because I think the collection point will have to be somewhere. Well, it'll be right along here. So let me actually fill this in here. because these are just my hydrating trenches. So we want the water to kind of. We want the water. Oh, I should have raised this up a couple levels. Oh, darn it. See, I didn't think this through at all. So we do want the wheat to kind of come down here. In fact, you know what? If we have to go down, it's okay. That's totally okay. We will just do that. Okay. So now, there's some water. So now, let's see. Do I want to use? Yeah, let's. No, I will continue to use dirt for now. So if I block off all this water here, like so, this might be slow. So I'm going to cover this off because I want to do a water flow test. Okay, and we'll do that. Break it. I use so much dirt in this project. But, you know, dirt is cheap. I just mined out a whole bunch, so I don't mind. And I've got actually a whole giant double chest full, literally full. Let me do this here. Get rid of this stuff. This stuff, useless stuff here. Sand. Oh, we might need a whole lot of glass at some point. I gotta keep watching the clock. What time is it? It's looking dark. Anyway. Okay, so let's cover that up here, like so. Just have to remember this is my water trenchy area. My water trenchy area. What the heck? Okay, and then okay, so we want to count. I think it's 8 spots. Okay, we see. Oh, do we want that to happen? No, we don't want that to happen. Let's go grab that. Come on. Move it 1 spot over. Actually, let me do this. Because we want the water to just barely come here so it all falls down there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is going to be the first level right here. And then this has to be our next level right here. So we've got to do this dealy here. Okay, and then we have to backfill all that in by another 8 spots. And okay, let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and I've raised this whole back level by thing. So now, and I also raised these water troughs by 1 spot, like so. Okay, and I'm gonna eventually cover these up, but I need to see where the water goes. I think it's here, because we want them to flow and then drop down by 1. So that's not close enough. I'll put a block there, and that should just loop. And that should be perfect. Okay, awesome. Okay, so now we know where the back went. I think this should be good enough for the back. So we're just gonna block this off here. I think that should be good enough. Right? Right. I think so. Because that'll give us large areas to work with. Large tracts of land. Okay, so we can kill that. Get out of here. And actually kind of reclaim some of this dirt, because, you know, I like to have dirt. And then if we want to go 3 levels back, we can. It's all this stuff back here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to reclaim all this. I'll leave it. Whatever. I've got plenty of dirt, so it's not really a big deal. But I can take this back down a little bit. So, I gotta remember not to destroy this wall right here, because it will screw everything. In fact, why don't I just put some cobble there, just so it kind of remind myself not to do that. And eventually we're gonna kind of pretty this whole thing up and, you know, make it nice and neat. Nice and neat. I like it. Anyway, so yeah, this is the project we're working on. I mean, you can kind of see how it's going right now. We're gonna need now we need a way to trigger the water. So that's gonna require some redstone action. And some pistons. Oh no, I forgot about making pistons. Crap. Hopefully I have enough materials for that. Okay, let me think. Pistons require cobblestone. They require wood. They require redstone. And they require iron. Okay, so let me see if I can remember how to do this. Kind of like that. There's redstone there, iron in the middle, and then 3 wood. Yes. 16. That ought to be enough. Yeah, that ought to be enough. Oop, oop, okay. Because there's only 8 across, so... Oh, jeez. That's going to happen to me every freaking time, I swear. Alright, so let me build up this back area a little bit more. Because we're going to need some room to work with the water stuff. Like so. And then we need to have... How are we going to do this? Oh my god! Oh my god! Pistons! This is probably going to turn into like a 2-parter, I'm sure. Because I'm already hitting on about 20 minutes, I think. How shall I do the water? Okay, so I want the water sources to be here. But, no. I'm just going to have to do water back here. So let me do this job. This thing. Indeed. Indeed! Indeed! Oh, funny thing about that Indeed saying, which has become kind of a local meme now. I actually got my kid to start echoing me whenever I say it. It's awesome. It's so great. Because like now whenever I say Indeed, he says, Indeed. It's so cute. Oh man. Gotta love kids. Kids are cool. Okay, so we don't need water there, so let's see. Is that enough? Okay, let me fill in this back area slightly so I have a way to jump up. So you know me, I like levels. Levels. Okay, so that's going to be my water... Whoa, lag. Okay, so the water sources are going to go here, like so. Grab a little bit more. Water. Okay. Don't want to destroy the ocean. And if we put that there... Oh, that's not going to work. Crap. Okay, let me do this. Okay. That ought to work. Okay, so that's where the pistons are going to go. They're going to be facing upwards. Or downwards. Or upwards. You know what? I kind of want the pistons to be below them. That's a good point. Because then they can just go up and stay on. Oop, oop, oop. Look out, look out. Oops. That was not what I wanted to do. Infinite water sources is every other block. Okay, so like that. And then the pistons, it'll be a lot easier if I just do them from here, I think. Because then the redstone wiring can be underneath. That's okay. So we can just do this. Oh, darn it. How do we get them to point downward? No! No! Oh, man. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Can we seriously annoying. No. No. You know, I could just have them be sticky pistons, but I don't have enough whatchamacallits, slime balls for that. And actually this will tell me if I've done this right. Because if everything flows down there, perfect. Awesome! Let me get rid of this wall. again. Get rid of this bottom one. And we put the pistons down there. Like so. Okay, yep, everything should just flow down there, and we should have niceties. Yes, perfect. Collect the dirt. So that's what that's gonna look like. Awesome. Getting night already. Yep, let's go sleep. I hate having to sleep, but, you know, whatever. We gotta do what we gotta do. In fact, why don't we just call this an episode, and we will come back tomorrow, or not in real time tomorrow, but Minecraft tomorrow. I don't know when the next time I'll come out with a video is. And we will complete this farm. Alright, Texan Playing Games, signing off. See you next time.